In context is everything when you're sharing, the discussions you and I are about to have. It's, for me, for your listeners, I grew up youngest of 7 kids. I have an identical twin. I went to school in a 2-room schoolhouse, and I worked for my father at a small grocery store in my hometown that my father owned, and went to college, quit college, had my first big break when I was in my early 20s to turn around a failing health club. And you think about at the time, boy, I think I was about 22 years old. You think about my life at that time. I was not a great student. I was an average student. I was a good athlete, and that's what opened up the door for me to run this health club. They felt it was a good fit, and they made the right bet. The downside was they only paid me $16,000 a year, but they said, hey, look, if you can turn this failing health club around, we'll let you buy us out with the profits. And I say this all the time, opportunity, it doesn't knock, it whispers. And people say, Peter, why would you take a job for $16,000 a year and walk into a business that was failing? For me, I never saw the fail. What I saw was opportunity, because I had no plan B. I said, look, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to try to turn this club around. Make a long story short, over the next 8 years, I was able to take that club from losing $200,000 a year to making $250,000 a year. So that's a $450,000 swing in 8 years. I had acquired enough equity in the business where I bought everyone out. So now here I am. I'm roughly 30 years old, and I own my own business, which was every entrepreneur's dream. Starting from nothing, you wake up one day 8 years later with a little road rash, a little grit, a lot of great stories, but you own this business. Now, here's what's great. I went on to build that club. I went on and I built 7 or 8 more clubs over the next 20 years, and then started Snap Fitness and built that into one of the largest wellness brands in the world. And the rest is history. I've had a great life, a lot of great experiences along the way, a lot of insight on how to win. And as I said, the last time I had a liquidity event with my company, it was valued at $200 million. So I've been very blessed.